Hey everybody, this is Angelic Displays and I'm back again. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how I apply my lift wrap to my shells. In this case I have some of that fast paper fuse. I ran out of my own black match. I usually make my own black match, but I ran out of it, so for tutorial purposes I'm just using this quick fuse that I got from I think it was Pyro Creations, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so let's begin. Basically what I do is I just I wrap my quick fuse in some paper. Doesn't, you know, whatever size you want to make it. It just protects the fuse itself. The shell is cross matched, and this one does not have a rising tail on it, but I'm just gonna use this one anyways. This shell weighs, I think it's like 200 or 300 and something grams. It's pretty heavy because it's got a lot of corn black powder in it, and the stars are pretty heavy themselves. It's got a lot of stars. I'm using 28 grams of corn powder that I made myself, corn black powder, in a little bag. I just do this because what I do is I just sit it on the top like so, and what I do then is I take a couple of these paper strips tape and I put one across like this. The reason I do this is because it adds a little bit of extra pressure to the lift, and the lift, you know, has to fight its way out a little bit. So for me, it like I noticed that when I do this, the shell goes up a little higher with less lift. So you could try this and see if it works for you. If not, then just do it your regular way. There's several ways of applying the lift wrap to it. I've seen some people apply glue just to this part of it, and then they'll roll their shell up, let it dry overnight, and then they'll put their lift powder in here and tie it off so that way the lift powder doesn't migrate through the sides of the shell. I don't do that when I put rising comets, because I want the lift to go through the lift wrap and the shell itself and ignite that comet. For this tutorial, I'll just be doing it the regular way I do it. So what I do is I take like this is 30-pound craft paper. I want to center it right about in the middle, and I just begin my wrap. I mean, there's nothing to this, really. There isn't, and it doesn't have to be like, the lines don't have to be perfect. That was 2, and just gonna go on ahead and wrap this one. This is actually 3 wraps right here. I just fold that down like that, and get my cotton string. This is an 8-ply cotton string. It's pretty thin, not really anything major. What I'll do is I'll do a clove hitch knot now. Bring it up this way. Yeah, so and you can apply a piece of tape to the shell if you want to hold the paper together. I don't. I just do it like so, because when this shell lifts in the air, it's this paste wrap, or the lift wrap's gonna come right off. Then if you want to, you can trim around here. I'll do that in a little bit. As you can see, the lift wrap is in there. I push that down, and here, just do the same. You can pleat it however you want. Just get it nice and firm. You want a nice tight shell on there, like so. The same thing here. Just piece of clove hitch knot. or whichever knot works for you. I just do the clove hitch knot because you only have to do it like once, and give it one more tie for good measure if you want. Hold it up on there and just pull on it. And usually that's enough. Tie it around one more time if you want. Give it another knot just for good measure. And that's it. You could trim the excess paper off. Yeah, my big scissors broke, so I'm using these small little scissors. And that's it. You could do the same up here if you wanted. You could just tie another string up here if you want. Like this. And that's it. And the lift wrap's been put on. And this shell's ready to launch. And that's my that's how I apply my lift wrap to it. In the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be making a tutorial on a break and report shell. I get my instructions from Pyrotechnica, I think it's 6, part 1, the traditional cylinder shells. From, I believe the name is Folcolini. That's where I get my my information from. So as you can see, yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put a piece of tape here before you tie it. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's it. Just you know, you could tweak it your own way. Like I said, you could put the glue around the paper, roll the shell around the glue first, and leave one end of the paper without glue. Once that dries, then you can add your lift powder in there without the bag. Then tie it off. That way the black powder, when you move the shell around, doesn't migrate the size of the shell. But if you have a lift comet on there on the top, then you don't want to put the glue around there, because what's going to happen is when you drop this in the mortar, that lift powder is going to slide in between the lift wrap and the shell, and it is going to definitely hit that comet, guaranteed. And that comet is going to go off. I will be shooting these off soon sometime. I'm not sure when. And I will be posting my videos up of my shells blowing up in the air. So thanks a lot.